What's up, everybody? It's Teo, and we're about to break down my song 1533, produced by yours truly. Verse 1. They probably forgot I've been meditating and waiting the day that they can see and say the same things I've been saying. So it's pretty much kind of bringing you into my perspective of like the boy who cried wolf scenario, where dude sets out and he kind of tells you he's gonna do something, and then everybody's like, okay, cool, whatever. If they believe him or not, it doesn't matter. And then he actually starts doing, the things that he set out to do, and I kind of relate to that situation because it's just me pretty much reminding people and telling people like, yo, I've been meditating on this, I've been waiting on this, to where y'all can pretty much see the same things that I've been seeing for years, and that I've been talking about I'm gonna do and still gonna do and am still doing. It's just like reminding you like, yo, we haven't gone anywhere. Like we're still doing, we still doing this shit. And then they want a high five. Really, we praying. Speak up, little homie. What is you saying? So when you high five with somebody, it's like two hands coming together, literally like praying hands. And then with the speak up, little homie. What is you saying? It's me. It could be me talking to you or me talking to myself. Where it's like, if you want something, it's like, what are you praying about? It's like you gotta speak up if you if you want something, or else it's never gonna come to you. And then the next part, it feel like God got his hand on me. I'm transforming like air in AOT. So when I make music, I feel like I'm a vessel, and sometimes I'm not really in control of like what comes out of me or what I say, or the words that I think of all the words and stuff, but sometimes it just comes out, and it's more of me like surrendering to like a feeling of what it is that is going to transpire from how the music makes me feel, and whether it's whether it's God, it's a higher power, or something that's it transcends me in that sense, where I don't have control over it, and so I just kind of let that feeling take over and do its thing. The next bar is I'm transforming like air in AOT. So this is it's an anime reference, and pretty much there's this anime called Attack on Titan, also Shingeki no Kyojin in Japanese, and it's pretty much there's a main character on there. His name is Eren. Kind of just like, if you watch it, you'll understand. It's just your perspective on his character, and pretty much in this show, humans are able to transform into titans, and they get like enormously large. Like it would be the size comparison of us, actual humans our size, fighting like a fly, for example, and that would be like the scale of the titans to the humans. And so pretty much when the humans transform into titans, they use their hands and they go into like the nape, and they get surrounded in flesh. It's kind of like a Gundam, except it's people. And so it kind of plays back with the line before where I was talking about God, or because in the show also the people refer to the titans as gods sometimes, and they'll wreck they come through to pretty much like wreck the universe, or they in turn can save it too. So it kind of just plays on that idea. And then the next bar is this what they mean when they speak of dreams, or is it just me and my self-esteem? I wonder. So it's me kind of questioning when people talk about dreams, like is this me doing what I'm doing? Is this me doing what they said it is, like what they define as dreams, or is it just my self-esteem, in terms of like having a high self-esteem and just like kind of knowing what I want to get out of life. So the chorus, can you see what I see? I do whatever I please. If it ain't about money, music, or family, probably never hear from me. It's kind of just me talking about like, being focused on what I'm trying to do with my goals, and bringing you into my perspective of like, I do whatever I want, and that's just, I feel like somewhere or some place that everybody's trying to get to, and I'm still trying to get there myself, but currently in the space that I'm at, like that's where I'm at in life. And if it ain't about money, if it ain't about music, if it ain't about family, you probably ain't gonna hear from me, because those are the most important things, or at least where my priorities lie right now, or with what I'm trying to achieve with my life. And the second part of the chorus is I'll be quick to cut you off. Something about the way you talk just don't resonate. I won't hesitate. I don't got time to cool off. Kind of, if your conversation ain't right, if your energy's not right, and if your vibe is not right, like you probably ain't gonna be in my wavelength, and we're probably not gonna be, acquainted with each other. Just because, like I said, I'm just very focused on my goals in life, and I don't let any like negative things or things that don't kind of resonate with what I'm doing and then the people around me are doing. And so you probably won't be in our circle in that sense. And it's nothing, it's nothing personal. It's just how I'm moving nowadays. And, I don't hesitate. I don't got time to cool off. It's like we trying to get shit popping out here in the world, and I'm saying, we trying to make shit hot. And so we're not gonna, or I'm not going to cool my wavelength to, I'm saying, people that are in trying to invade and do anything that can, bring down from the goal of what is at hand. And that's kind of like the whole concept of the chorus. And then the second verse, I don't do it for IG, no. If I was you, I wouldn't try me. I keep the peace, but I stay dangerous like I'm YG. And I don't do it for IG. It's pretty much like I see a lot of people, just me as an observer on social media / a user myself. It's like sometimes I feel like people do things just to kind of like get like some type of notoriety, or like they just want to go viral, or just do whatever it is. And like everybody's got their lane, and like I respect that, but like that's just not my lane. So me going to say like I don't do it for IG is like that's not my purpose of creating music. Obviously it's gonna go on Instagram eventually because that's the way the world is moving right now, but that's not my sole purpose for it. And it says, if I was you, I wouldn't try me. Simple, don't fuck with me. I keep the peace, but I stay dangerous like I'm YG. Shout out to YG 400. He's just a real person in that sense of what, his mantra is in that sense, and I always resonate with that. So, we keep the peace out here, but if I need to be the opposite, I can do that too. It's no problem. I got a few magazines underneath my sheets. I ain't talking about the ones that reveal fat cheeks. Talking about ones that peel back teeth like a hanging nail on your skin, that's deep. So pretty much like, I ain't talking about magazines that reveal fat cheeks. Like if you open up a, like a Playboy magazine or a porno magazine, it's not booty cheeks, like fat cheeks, magazines and fat cheeks. It's magazines and like magazine clip to a Glock 17. So it goes to say, or the next bar it says, I'm talking about ones that peel back teeth like a hanging nail on your skin, that's deep. So it's putting the imagery in your mind of like if you were to fire a Glock 17 at somebody's teeth, it's kind of similar to like if you were to like pull a hanging nail, like just rip it, it would be very painful. The next bar, y'all can't deny it, I'm a straight rider, you don't want to fuck with me. That's my homage and ode to Tupac Shakur. In his album All Eyes on Me, the first song that drops is Ambitions as a Rider. And so for someone to listen to that album for the first time and press play on it, and that's literally the first 2 bars you hear is, y'all can't deny it, I'm a straight rider, you don't want to fuck with me. Like that was crazy as fuck to me. I thought that shit was hella cool. So real ones know what's up with me, and if you down, then come up with me. So real recognize real in that sense of that bar. And if you down, then come up with me. Like if you're a down ass person in general, then if you are around me, then we can come up together and like, we resonate on that in that sense, and we understand through, communication. And it also is playing on the, concept of up and down. Like if you're down, then come up with me. Otherwise you shouldn't be around me, I promise. If you ain't operate with those who make you feel like a novice, and not because they weak, it's only because they skills a colossus. Make me question if you really want to be an accomplice. I wonder. So this is me being around rooms and being in rooms with people who have really great skill sets and making me feel like all the things I do isn't shit. Cause, that in turn inspires me to want to be like greater and to do, more things. Cause it goes back to saying, otherwise you shouldn't be around me, I promise. If you ain't operate with those who make you feel like a novice. And like I said, a novice is obviously it's a person who's not that great at what it is they do. So if I'm around people that have colossal skills, then it'll in turn inspire me to try and get my skills to that level. And then the internal dialogue of me thinking is like, it make me question if you really want to be an accomplice. So it's like, are you really wanting to do what you say you're about if you're not around people that are always inspiring you to do better? So the inspiration for the song actually came from, I was watching this interview of the artist who created the artwork and the photography for the I Spy books. His name's Walter Wick. And so this interview, he's like speaking about how he would compose the shots with the hidden objects. And the thing that resonated with me was he said that he didn't necessarily think of where he was going to place the hidden object first. He composed the shot first, and then he found the place to place the object. And so I was like, yo, that kind of is how I write music sometimes, where I'll have an idea, and then instead of like writing everything just around like that one single thing, it feels a little more constricting. So instead I just have a more broader like way of writing it, and then everything kind of ties together when at the end when you bring the idea relating to everything else. And then I chopped up the audio at the end. You'll hear like in the outro of the song where he's pretty much literally talking about that specific part. And so I recorded my own audio to make it seem like I was interviewing him. So it's chopped up and you'll hear it, but I'm pretty much just like, wait, you did what? And then he goes in to speak after, then he kind of goes through that scenario of, him and the objects and the photos and how he created like the pictures. 1533, the song title itself, I figure I'd explain the whole chorus, all the verses and the outro, but I'm not gonna tell you what the actual title means. I'll just leave that up for you to decide, or to figure out, Or unless we see each other out in the streets, then if you ask me, I'll tell you. That's the only way I'll do it, is if we run into each other somehow in the world. Be like, what's up? What's 1533 mean? I'll be like, oh, but it means.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing, you gold mouth motherfucker? Do it again, man. This nigga turning the lights off and shit.